Here I am in the car. I'm returning some lumber. I couldn't find the receipt, so I hope they take it back. And I should get enough to buy what Brian needed for Christmas, which is a lanyard and a name badge holder, because his is wearing out. And then I will be totally done with Christmas shopping. I don't have much for people, but I got time, I got love, and I can make them food, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, the other glass is broke. These are like an emergency pair. I have nicer ones, it's just I don't want to get them messed up. These are cheap ones. I returned the wood because on one of my walks that I've been doing walks, I found someone had something at the curb that they were getting rid of. And I asked a neighbor about it because there was a neighbor outside. He said, well, just go up and knock on the door. His name is, I forgot what he said it was, Wayne or something. And he just moved in. So I went up to the door and had a Ring doorbell on it so that they could see who it was at the door. And I stood there and I rang the doorbell and I stood there and I stood there and they finally came to the door and I said, are you getting rid of that nightstand thing? And he was a little flustered. I guess nobody's ever come up to him. People just take stuff at the curb, but I didn't know. So he said, yeah, take it. So this is what I got. Kind of hard to see it exactly. It had a drawer on the bottom, but I took the drawer out. I'm going to remove the drawer slides. This shelf here, I'm going to put in the middle here, and I'm going to cut the bottom from here down, so it's going to be a little shorter. And it's also really deep, so I'm going to make it a little shallower. It should work just fine. The $9 I got back for the lumber I put back on my card. I'm still under $50 in the bank. And I'm almost out of gas. I'm just going to have to wait till next month. Oh, dog's out. I've been having like hot flashes or something. It could be that. I had a partial hysterectomy back in 2000, 21 years ago. But they left the ovaries and they might be finally pooping out. My grandma went through the change when she was about my age, in her 60s. My mom went through hers in the 40s, so in her 40s, not the 40s, or I wouldn't have been born. It might be that. It might be this thing up here. It swells up and I poke a hole in it and drain it. Yes, I know you're not supposed to do that. Or sometimes I'll just push on it real hard and it'll pop. Ew, ew, ew. Yeah. I've been sewing on this thing. I added gussets under the arms and it seemed to be okay, but it's fleece and it's very warm, and it's warm outside. It's like 70 something outside in the end of November. I thought it was winter. Doesn't it get cooler? I know it was 56 in the middle of the night, and that's still warm. I mean, my nose would be cold, but it's still not refrigerator weather, which is 40 Fahrenheit in my opinion. I had 2 cups of coffee this morning, and then I had a nap because it puts me to sleep. Very interesting dream. Holy cow. I was driving this giant jacked up truck and it didn't have a steering wheel. It had little tiny cafe handlebars like on a cafe handlebar motorcycle. And I have to lean over. There's nothing for me to put my arms on, like an armrest or the dashboard or nothing. I didn't like that. But it was just very fleeting dream. So real though. That's when did the baby cry? Did I wake up? The phone went blank. When my phone gets messages, it goes yeah, I have it on a squish sound. But I have to fix it because it squish sounds all news, local news, international news, little articles and tidbits. I don't give a poop about that. I don't, I can look that up if I want to. I only want to hear sounds like that if someone's messaging me, someone that I care about, my kids or my brother or something. So I have to figure that one out. There's a lot of technical stuff I have to figure out still. And again, this place is a mess because I've been busy sewing. The pants that I got on sale for $6, green jean fabric, were size 36. They were $6, but they were sage green and they were size 36. And that is way bigger than me. And I took 4 pinch pleats. I sewed 4 pinch pleats at the top, and I look like a big clown with big poopy pants or something. So I took them all apart, not all of it. Well, yeah, I did. I took it all apart, and I moved and moved the pockets inward toward the zipper, and I cut off like an inch on the sides, and I sewed it all back up. They're still a little baggy in the butt, but they fit a heck of a lot better, and they don't look so. She found it at Goodwill. I didn't. I bought it through a catalog. But I like them a lot, and if I can afford to, I'll get the blue jean version instead of green, in the size that I am, and that will be nice. I already ate my supper, and I guess I'll have what I was going to have for lunch for supper, but that's okay. And then maybe I'll make a bunch of pancakes for the rest of the week or something. And I have stir fry for tomorrow. And I don't know, I gotta think of good things to eat. I've been eating like a crazy person. My first level depression is eating everything in sight, so don't get too close, guys. My second level of depression is not eating at all. If it goes any further than that, I just like lay in bed and I don't eat or drink or anything. That's when I'm really in trouble. But I'm at first level, and I've been pretty good-spirited. It's just this money or lack of it is really bugging the poop out of me. I've been trying to be so careful. So careful not to spend, but then Christmas stuff, I bought, $5 here and $5 there adds up. If you buy any meat of any kind at the grocery store, you're looking at big bucks. Things cost so much out here. It's incredible. Even at Aldi's or something. And I've been eating well. I should just have pasta or soup or something and scrimp and save again, because I got nothing. Can't even pay the utilities. I'm going to do a rant about that on Thursday. Money or not. I've got a lot to say about that. Boop-a-doo. Yeah, yesterday I was driving up through Yucaipa, which is a town just north of us, and the town center, they have like a little rec center, and they had a little hill of snow, machine-made snow, and there were kids playing on it. That was cool. And then you pass this one area, it's kind of in the middle of the orchards. There's some orange orchards up there and apple orchards. And it says, roads adopted by. And that means that whoever the road's adopted by, like that group, a church group or a Boy Scouts or whatever, they police that area and clean it up. And you're driving along and say, this is nice and clean. And the sign's there to show you who cleaned it, and so they get notoriety? That's not quite what I meant, but recognition, that's it. They get recognition. Cleaned by Trump supporters. I'm sorry. Did that face make a statement? It was supposed to. Oh, what is wrong with humans? I don't know. I've gotta talk 7 minutes. Over 7 minutes. I'm not gonna do a whole lot more than that right now. I still have to sweep in here. been meaning to vacuum for the last 4 days. I don't know why it takes me so long to get motivated to do anything. I guess what I need is a friend with benefits or a boyfriend again or something. Because the house was always clean when I had Bear. Oh, my high school boyfriend has found me on Facebook. And I'll tell you about him in another vlog, maybe Friday. But I gotta get that rant out. And tomorrow's Whoop Whoop Wednesday. I have a joke for you. I love you. You take care of yourself. I want you to be there. Upward and onward.